Hi everyone. I wanted to ask you a question. Who can tell me the main source of Earth's energy? Any ideas? You have it. Energy from the sun. Energy from the sun is stored in natural resources on Earth. In today's lesson, we will learn about natural resources that provide energy. Take out your energy booklet and highlighter and your pencil. We will need to open our books up to page 14. This is lesson 75. And who can tell me the title of this page? Energy resources. Let's read about natural resources that provide energy. Follow along as I read paragraph 1. Natural resources, things that are present naturally in the environment, are sources of energy. Natural resources that provide energy are called energy resources. Energy resources include sunlight, moving water, wind, organic matter, oil, natural gas, coal, and uranium. If you don't mind taking your highlighter out, please. And I want you to highlight natural resources. And I want you to highlight provide energy. And I want you to highlight energy resources. All three of these items go together. Now, I also want you to take one of your colored pencils and I want you to underline the very last sentence that says energy resources. And then I want you to circle sunlight, moving water, wind, organic matter, oil, natural gas, coal, and uranium. And using a different colored pencil, I want you to underline the first sentence, natural resources, and then I want you to circle present naturally in the environment. That is what a natural resource is. And so what natural resources provide energy again? They're right here. You should have those circled. What are natural resources that provide energy called? Energy resources. Okay, anyone have any ideas about what renewable means? Well, here is a good example. We have a geothermal plant. And as you can tell, there's a lot of different parts and components to it. But basically, what this does is it provides heat. And this is providing heat from inside the earth. So renewable here, the prefix re in renewable means again. You do something again. Able to make new again. So if you would, please look at page 14 again and follow along as I read paragraph 2. Energy resources that are never used up or can be replaced in a short amount of time are called renewable energy resources. Renewable energy resources include sunlight, moving water, wind, organic matter, as well as heat located inside Earth. Energy from sunlight is called solar energy. Energy from moving water is called hydropower. Energy from moving air is called wind power. And energy from heat inside Earth is called geothermal energy. Taking your highlighter once again, I want you to highlight the following items. So, energy resources that are never used up. Okay, right there, they can be highlighted and they are called non-renewable energy resources. Okay? These are intertwined as thick as thickets. Also, I want you to do energy from sunlight is called solar energy. Energy from moving water is called hydropower. Energy from moving air is called wind power. And energy from heat inside Earth is called geothermal energy. So the very last sentence for sure. So keep in mind, we have a lot of natural resources, but some of these resources cannot be replaced. One of the natural resources that we have is moving water, also known as hydropower. We also have, what is this? Organic matter. Here's our oil. Oil is a natural resource. And we have our wind power. Hydro. Here's our solar panels for sun and our biomass with our wood products. And what is the energy from the sun called again? Solar energy. Energy from moving water. Hydropower. Very good. The word geothermal. Geothermal, the prefix is geo, meaning earth. So that's where your heat from the earth comes from. Hydro, the prefix means water, just like you hydrate yourself with water when you are thirsty. So let's follow along with me as I read paragraph 3 now. Continuing on with renewable energy resources, we have paragraph 3 on page 12. Plants and other organic matter are renewable energy resources called biomass. Wood, animal waste, garbage, and grains, such as corn, are 4 types of biomass. Biomass is a renewable energy resource because organic matter can be replaced in a short amount of time. What is the type of renewable energy described in this paragraph? Biomass. At the end of the first sentence, I want you to take your highlighter, and actually I want you to go ahead and highlight the very first sentence. In paragraph 3, plants and other organic matter are renewable energy resources called biomass. And then what are some types of biomass? Using your colored pencil, I want you to circle wood, animal waste, garbage, and grains. All of these are types of biomass. Now, we are going to move on to non-renewable energy resources. Non-renewable energy resources, what does that mean? Non-renewable, the prefix non means not able to make new again. Our fossil fuels, our nuclear power, are items that are non-renewable resources. Please look again on page 14. I think I said 12 a while ago. I'm sorry about that. It is page 14. And follow along as I read paragraph 4. Non-renewable energy resources are energy resources that once used cannot be replaced for millions of years. Oil, natural gas, and coal are non-renewable energy resources. Oil, natural gas, and coal are called fossil fuels because they are formed from plants and other organic matter buried deep in the earth, and they are used for fuel. The radioactive element uranium, which is found in some types of rock, is also a non-renewable energy resource. Energy from uranium is called nuclear energy. So taking your highlighter, I want you to highlight non-renewable energy resources are energy resources that cannot be replaced. Please highlight that. There are several different types of non-renewable energy sources, so I want you to underline non-renewable energy resources, and I want you to circle oil, natural gas, and coal in the second sentence of paragraph 4. Now, nuclear energy, using your highlighter, I want you to highlight uranium. Energy from uranium is called nuclear energy. Okay, and uranium is a type of rock. Okay, so thinking back on what we just read, can you list a few non-renewable energy resources? Why, sure you can. Oil, natural gas, and coal are a few. We could also mention uranium. Now, what does it mean whenever we say these resources cannot be replaced for millions of years? Exactly like it says, non-renewable. It takes forever and a day, meaning millions of years. Certainly we won't be around. If even then, if they were to be renewed by then, we certainly would be gone. Okay, follow along as I read paragraph 5. Renewable and non-renewable energy resources are used for fuel as sources of heat and to produce electricity. Gasoline and diesel, which are forms of oil, are fuels that provide energy for transportation and heat. Biofuel, made from biomass, is also a fuel that provides energy for transportation and heat. Solar energy and geothermal energy are sources of heat. All renewable and non-renewable energy resources are used to produce electricity. Did you hear that? Take your highlighter. In the very last sentence, all renewable and non-renewable energy resources are used to produce electricity. Now, I'm going to stop this video. This is part 1. Part 2, your teacher will put on for you, and we will finish up this lesson on non-renewable and renewable energy resources.